And we've come to the end. Not of this course, no. We still have a way to go on that. We've come to the section on how to finish a story. The ending of a story is the most challenging part to craft. Trust me, I know it took me so long to finally be able to articulate the ending to my story. The ending is the most difficult to articulate because it's the part where you state your change, and sometimes it's hard to find the right words to express that change. But a good ending ties the story together and brings about the resolution. So if it is not done well, it can feel like there was no point to the story, even if the beginning and middle were engaging and compelling. No pressure, right? Well, a good way to find your ending is to look at your beginning. The start and end of a story are usually the opposite or close opposites of each other. So you may want to figure out your beginning and end before you work on the rest of the story. To do that, you can ask yourself the questions. What happened at the beginning? Who was I at that time? And what happened at the end? Who am I now? By asking yourself these two questions, you'll have a nice framework for the rest of the story because these bookends will guide you in deciding what scenes and details you'll include, because it will be the ones that make the beginning and ending make sense and tie the story together. And of course, I'll say it again, keep your theme and message in mind. These are your best guides to keep you on course. And when thinking about how you will end, also think of a strong statement to leave the listener with. Resist the urge to close with something like, well, that's my story, or anything along those lines. These types of endings make stories fall flat. They are not good endings because they don't leave us with the satisfaction of a resolution, of having wrapped things up. Think of those movies, for example, those movies that just end. The credits appear seemingly out of nowhere, and that's it. What's the first thing you think or say? Well, if it's me, I usually just stare blankly into the screen as if I've just been slapped by the movie director, and I'm left wondering what the point of it all was. So, make your last line something the listener will remember long after they've heard your story, and not something that will leave them wondering what the point of it all was. The next section is my favorite part of crafting a story. It's where we start giving it more life. So, I'll see you there.